Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Solvac Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch.
We're going to talk about our stitching this week. It's Tuesday.
March 30th.
It's Tuesday. My brother and his family slightly unexpectedly showed up yesterday.
I think we found out Saturday?
Yeah, I found out Saturday at 9 o'clock at night. So we had dinner with them, so Flosstube filming got pushed back. Hopefully I get this posted by the end of the night. It's fine. It's fine. It is. I apologize in advance. For any like car noises or train horns because the windows are open because it is 70 degrees outside. And I'm loving the weather and I'm loving the quiet of the country. It's relatively quiet. I mean, obviously.
We actually don't. Every now and then, car and trains we love.
Yeah. The trains, I don't mind. The random occasional car is fine. So, loving it.
I know people outside talking, using words you couldn't even play on Fox. Commenters?
Yes, please.
Okay. Bridget. Lynn.
Lynn.
Lynn. Angie. And a different Bridget.
Fabulous. I have nothing else to intro with because it's been a pretty Joe had a busy week last week. I've been busy working on sewing.
Backyard looks better.
Backyard looks great. So why don't we just bust out into whips?
Okay. Oh.
Whips.
Whoosh. Ink circles. Dragons of Sumatra. Hello, Mr. Wind.
Yeah, it's a tad bit windy here today. It's been a windy March.
Down here and a few things up there. I did not stitch what I was supposed to last week. Oh well. I think I actually. How do I put this? The bug was willing, but the spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak.
Yeah, you had a. Well, I mean, yeah, you were on site, so. Anyways, moving along. Okay. I do not have the stitch counts I had of the previous.
If you have those stitch counts again, I might commit you. The level of stress you put yourself under getting that many stitches in.
Last week's stitch counts were a bit stressful, but I think part of that was because I did confetti hell on my Lord of the Rings piece in addition to trying to get...
I honestly think you need to make a list of pieces not to stitch on during Stitchy Wars.
Or when we're under pressure during Stitching Wars. That's really probably what the problem is.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
Don't do confetti when you have to do 600 stitches.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that big of a nightmare of confetti. Okay. So, last week was Robin Week in Daily 30.
Tweet, tweet, Rockin' Robin. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Okay. Stitch on. So the first prompt that I did, stitch on something that's more than 2 years old. Well, I don't have anything that's more than 2 years old that's an active whip. So I just did alternative stitches. And then I got those stitches done and I just kept on stitching on this for that night. Because I did not feel like changing projects. So I just stitched on Scenic Farm. I ended up doing 481 stitches on it total on that Monday.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yes.
whoop, 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 whoop. What is it with me and random songs from my childhood.
And truth be told, there was a lot of half stitches and back stitches on this, so that 481 is actually very.
I'm guessing she doesn't know. Or
What?
didn't hear me. I said, what is it with me and the songs from my childhood? Rockin' Robin?
I don't know.
I haven't thought of that song in over a decade, maybe two.
So this is just on the white kit Ada. I realized that I had left out a part of the cloud here, and when I got over here with the back stitch, I realized I didn't stitch those leaves, so I have to stitch those. But I back stitched the tree, and I regret my decisions to not back stitch as I go. I do. So I don't know if you can see the back stitching on the tree. I mean, I think you can. I can try it. So
Sorry about the interruption, but the wind was starting to get to the point where it was being noisy.
the wind was being noisy.
The wind has been unreal.
It's been unreal this month with the wind. It really has. We have been under 2 high wind warnings this month. And then we've had additional windy days that just haven't had high wind advisories or warnings. It's like insane.
It's kind of like one of those days where if it gusts, we would have a wind advisory, but it's not gusting. It's just a steady 15, 20 miles an hour. Trust me, that makes driving fun.
So then something that a robin would find yummy and tasty. Those look like berries to us, so they're berries. So I did 203 stitches on this, which finished the roof. The house, I think there might be some back stitch on the windows. Nope, no back stitch. Oh, the center door does have a little bit of back stitch. I might not actually put that on there. Kind of like the door the way it looks.
And I'm not going to input my input because I don't want to get yelled at.
What?
I actually think the cross there would be actually pretty cool in that little window.
I could do it. But you know.
It's only 4 back stitches, though.
Yeah.
So it's not that hard.
It's not that hard. But this is on a piece of 14 count handed by the Solbach farm. Something I came up with a long time ago when I started Main Street. So it's a solo. Okay. Stitch on the project you last worked on before the prompt was announced. That one went to Lady with Dog.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Okay.
The funny part about this is this is what she does with the song lyrics.
True story. 202 stitches on her. She is on 14 count kit Ada. 202 stitches on her. Just kind of worked the dress down. I'm officially off the top part of the page, or the top page
For her
with the dress.
Are you just going to finish her then do the dog?
I haven't really decided. It would.
Was your question?
Yeah. So then it was stitch on something that. Stitch on something that the birdie could use to make a nest. That was Scenic Farm also. So I did 204.5 stitches and 281 stitches, so 685.5 stitches on Scenic Farm. I already showed you Scenic Farm. I forgot that I did it for 2 prompts. I do that with low stitch count weeks sometimes, and then I forget.
Oh, so that was kind of my fault.
Okay. Then, this one over here. Stitch on a project you're in love with or something about in love. That's what I wrote down in my book. Don't exactly remember, but
This was me saying it.
this was Joe saying it. So, my Tilting Crafts full coverage, and this, and I busted out another block of serious confetti. It took me all day to stitch 200 stitches on this. This is on 18 count white Ada. I did 200 stitches, which was a block here and a block here. And as you can tell,
It's his crown that's being a pain in your butt.
Yes, it's his crown. Yeah, there's a lot of confetti in that crown, which is kind of where my stumbling block has been.
I love you, but when you get to his face. I love you.
I printed out all the rest of my pages too for it.
She's committed.
I am committed to this beast of a project.
I thought I was crazy for doing dragons. She immediately showed me up. Well, not immediately, but you've had several projects that are actually bigger than dragons. I just take forever.
So that was 200 stitches. Something that courted you for a while. I don't know where the cover photo's at. Or the cover thing's at.
For what?
For Lady of the Flag.
In that pile.
Yeah, it's in the pile right in front of me, and yeah, I'm not updating it. I don't see it easily enough, but it's okay.
No, what would happen is everything would fall over.
This is on 32 count, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm in For Your Thoughts. Colorway, Lady of the Flag. Losing my glasses. I did 200 stitches even on her. More of the green over here in the dress. Lots of green.
Green, 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 green.
Lots of green. My counting skills were much improved. I did not have to frog anything.
That's what everybody wants to do to the frog.
Yes. Oh. And then to close out Robin Week, we had to stitch on something that we could tie to Connecticut, Michigan, or Wisconsin in some way, shape, or form. Shores of Hawthorne Hollow. I mean, Connecticut is a seafaring state
In New England.
In New England, but Michigan and Wisconsin sit on two Great Lakes. So, I mean, and the Great Lakes have some serious, shipping in them and boating in them, and I could see Shores of Hawthorne Hollow on a Great Lake. So it works for all three. This is
especially the part you're currently stitching on.
This is stitched on a piece of 32 count, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm, Cleveland Crook.
Sorry.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. I gotta get it open. This is where I've got 251 stitches on the boats. Finished up the boats.
Yay!
I'm almost done with this block. And I cannot be happier because this is a pretty hefty. This is a hefty stitched block. I should have tracked how many stitches were in this block. But I couldn't tell you when I actually started the block, so it's a lot.
Whoa. Okay.
Sorry. Johnsies. Okay. I'll put it away in a second.
Okay. I didn't know. I know. Check to make sure it didn't come out of that bag you were putting away.
No. it goes in a bag that's buried. So that finished out Robin week. On Saturday was Lynn's birthday. The Lynn that comments on here all the time. That's my friend. And she wanted to start 3 things over the weekend for her birthday. I chose to start 1 thing with her. Not that I don't adore her, but I have a lot of starts going on. So I started, and a couple of our other friends also started this on Friday because we all got it and we were all super excited and wanted to get it started. The Pumpkin Farm by Cora Albacora. I don't think I say her name right. I started Pumpkin Farm. They all started Sunflower Farm. Eventually I'm going to do Sunflower Farm. I had to do Pumpkin first. I did this on a piece of Hand Dyed by the Slovak Farm. This is a 32 count. It is in Dirt Road. And I did all totaled on Friday and Saturday, I did 551 stitches on it. And then today, Cheryl put up the April monthly, and we need to stitch an item that we can use as our basket to collect items. And by basket, anything you can collect stuff in. There's a wheelbarrow on this, so that's my basket. I did 212 stitches on it today to get that started for the monthly. So this is what I have done on it. There's a bad word on that. I got the sign started. There's the sign's actually done with the exception of the back stitching some words. And I started the pumpkin. So there's that. So what? 763 stitches on that. That's a pretty solid start. I did not count the 212 stitches I did on this today in stitch totals for last week. Getting the papers down in there. And finally, whoops, on Sunday, I finally started my Peppermint Purple stitch along for 2021. It is a free stitch along. There is a Facebook group, Peppermint Purple Sal.
Sorry about that.
I'll link the Facebook group for all of the patterns. There's no preview cover photo. I had to do some blocks on it, and then I started on the back work, on the insides, and it's a black work project, which is back stitch. And I did not count this block because I did that block yesterday on Monday. So I did, it depends on how you want to count this. For Daily 30 and Myth and Magic, half backstitch counts as half. So 598 stitches, but technically 1,196 stitches. Depends on how you want to count it. I counted it the way my challenge groups count it because consistency is key.
Well, it does make sense if you do the 2 lines together, it makes it make a cross.
Right, and yes, I'm doing this on black. My intention is to try to work a block a day until I'm caught up. I didn't get a block done today. But it's I got week 1, week 2, and week 3 done. 4 and 5 are 2 small blocks. So I could probably do those tomorrow. But doing it during daylight hours is easiest because of the black. But it looks really cool.
Yep.
It looks really neat on black. So we'll see how long it takes to get me to get caught up. That's my stitching for the week. I did a total of 2,890 and a half stitches this past week. Joe just loves those half stitches.
Fractions are evil.
Fractions are evil. I have haul, so let's do haul.
Y'all.
Haul.
Y'all.
Joe got some haul because we went and got most of the rest of the flosses for Zelda Map, but he already put them away. So,
And of course, the one thing I needed 5 of, because it's by a lot the most used floss in the pattern, they were completely sold out because it's one of the most common grays.
it's a blue.
Gray.
3753 is a blue.
Still looks great.
Tell me I'm wrong, people. 3757 is a blue. Or 53 is a blue.
Honey.
3753 is blue.
1, you remember the number down. 2, I'm saying, yes, it does have bluish tint, but it still looks gray. Whether it's blue gray, black gray, purple gray, pink gray, it's still a family gray. Holy for shizzle, my nizzle. Would you like me to pause the video?
3757 is blue. Or 53 is blue. That is blue.
Okay. Go get it away.
Okay. So, back before Valentine's Day, I ordered the sewing room. The LNS and Joe didn't know if I wanted this as part of my Valentine's Day gift or not, and then she forgot to tell me it came in. So Joe got it for me last week while he was out in the area for his on-site. And yes, we have established for future reference, if I've ordered it and you are picking up stuff for me for a gift, you can include that in the gift. Then somebody put up some Mirabilia and Nora Corbett's on, I think it was Stash Unload. I don't remember now. I don't remember if it was Stash Unloading or Stash Unload. I got it doesn't tell me which Poison Pixie it is. Oh, White Clover. There we go. I got White Clover Poison Pixie. I just love her.
Poison Pixie?
It's called a Poison Pixie. I think White Clover is... White Clover's not poisonous.
Honey, technically oxygen is poisonous in high enough quantities.
No, I should put that one in. Okay. Alright, so, and then... My birthday is next week. So, my nieces picked out birthday gifts for Aunt Laura. I can't adult today. Somebody got me this a couple years ago. I don't care. I had a thought today about this. I'll stitch one for myself and stitch one and give it to my brother and sister-in-law. That would be funny. And then they also picked up this. It says, "Be happy." This is actually embroidery. It is not cross-stitch.
We're not telling them that.
We're not telling them that. And actually, looking at it, it's pretty easy embroidery. So
I'm pretty sure somebody from the guild could help you do that.
They got me an embroidery kit a few years ago for my birthday. Actually, I think it was the first year I was doing Flosstube. Angie will know because she's gone back and watched all of the old Flosstubes. And they had a lovely, easy it was a dimensions kit. Super easy directions. A great introduction to embroidery if you want to go branch out into embroidery. The Dimensions does have some good kits. And that's my stitchy haul.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Ooh, ooh.
You're going to see plans that we filmed on Saturday.
Yep.
And then we'll do announcements.
Okay. Ready. Set.
Plans. What are your plans, darling?
I don't know. Begins with dragons, heads of Sumatra.
We gonna finish it by the end of the month?
Hell no. I actually, as I said, I figured between March Mayhem and the retreat, I was going to be pretty much done.
Fair enough.
Because the retreat's 3 solid days of stitching.
For you.
It will be for you as well, or I'm going to have problems.
I will be very busy as the retreat organizer.
Well, you could have me help.
So, it's the last Saturday of March, which means it's the last Joe picking my projects for the week. Are we glad it's over?
No, I think I find it very fun.
You've done well.
I think we need to do this every now and then.
Okay.
Especially if it's a week that makes your head hurt.
Exactly. Okay. So it's Cadbury week in Daily 30.
Bark! Bark!
Bingo. So, prompt 1. Stitch on a piece that has something healthy in the design.
That could be taken so many different ways. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
Would you like options? Because I'm gonna split between 2 of them. Lady with dog seems to be taking her dog for a walk. And let me see. Scenic Farms is good for your mental health. Who wouldn't like to just go sit down on a ranch and chillax for a
Well, I
while?
mean, there are people that wouldn't like that. For me, that would be great for my mental health. Just sit in.
But I think Lady with Dog just because it's Lady with Dog.
Okay, then.
Sound good to you?
Works for me. Put stitches into it that has something inside of something else in the design. Keep it PG, homie.
It was going to be PG. You have a lady holding a flag at the Statue of Liberty. Your conversion of the lady.
She does have the flagpole in her arm. The flagpole is inside of her arms.
That you changed her to make her something else. So she is something in herself.
Okay. Well, put stitches into a piece in purple floss.
And we have to change the other one because that's
Stitch
Lady
in
with
purple
Dog.
floss.
That's Lady with Dog, so we need to find something else healthy.
Okay. Let's go back up to healthy. What are we doing?
Oh, there's so many fun ones. PG, all of it PG.
Excuse me.
Shores of Hawkwood Hollow swimming. And also just being out on the beach. Insert random fun thing to have fun on the beach here.
Okay. Works for me. Stitch on a whip that has something fake in the design, meaning something that does not exist in the real world.
Winter Fairy. Sorry, that was easy.
Yeah. Put stitches into one of your pieces that you hope will be your chocolate bar or treasured possession 100 years from now.
I have one, but I think you have been very annoyed. How many stitches is this?
300.
Would that annoy you?
What?
Because you might be done it by then.
Oh, my husband. My other husband, my not real husband.
I mean, that One Nation, Lady of the Flag. I mean, literally, you have a lot.
Which one would you like me to stitch on?
You know what? We haven't seen this one in a while. One Nation.
Okay.
You've been doing it for not weekly prompts, haven't you? Do you not agree?
Well, no, I haven't really found it fit too many weekly prompts, so.
Okay. But do you agree that that fits? I mean, how patriotic you are. Okay, stop hurting yourself.
Okay, that is it for the weekly prompts for the last week. So, April, which this will go up on March 31st. So, April starts new letters of the month. Sal, I am doing Lizzie. I'm starting a Lizzie Kate freebie. Give thanks and Shores of Hawk Run Hollow are my 2 April selections for that. Go this way. Zombie Run pieces stay the same. And then Whipco called, announced today, 3 and 21. Actually, it was 21 and 3. But 3 is Lady of the Flag, 21 is Shores of Hawk Run Hollow. Got him. March's calls were Lady of the Flag and Shores of Hawk Run Hollow. Again. And I completed those, so I'm good on. I'm up to date on Whipco. I'm a little bit ahead on Whipco, but
Let's be real.
True story. All right, announcements next.
Yeah.
I don't have any announcements. The retreat's next week.
Woo!
I don't have any announcements.
I had a weird idea for a question. I hope you don't kill me for it. It's only about 20 seconds into this segment, so if you don't like it, we can restart. How often do you think? How often a month, or how every other month, or how often do you think I should spend a week picking out her stuff again?
Fair question.
Because that was fun.
That was pretty fun.
I have fun picking these. I have fun being creative, filling out the prompts. I just don't stitch anywhere near enough. And I don't multiple project. I could never do a challenge group because I do one project at a time.
Well, it depends on the challenge group. I mean, like,
And I don't put that many stitches in a week.
right, like Myth and Magic, you can easily do that with one project.
I know I did.
Yes. And if you don't have something that fits the prompt, most often Cheryl offers alternative stitches, so.
But I do have fun fitting your projects.
Excuse me while I choke on air.
I live vicariously through your projects.
I know you do. It's fun. All right, well, that's it for this week. It's going to be much shorter than it's been the last 2 weeks because I haven't had nearly the stitching I've had the last 2 weeks.
She's also smiling more, you might notice. Though, it's actually, I'm glad we didn't film yesterday because if we had, I'd be sitting here going, oh, Deb.
If we would have filmed when we got home last night, it would have been quite entertaining because I had a significant amount of wine with dinner last night.
That's the reason we didn't.
It would have been funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but half asleep, cranky, and really good wine filming a video. I don't see any potential for any kind of whatever. Are you okay over there?
Yes.
Okay, so
I spilled water.
Like, comment, share. If you're not subscribed, click the button. Please get us to 1,000.
Please. Okay, so when I put up my infertility vlog video, I switched accounts because I have my infertility personal vlog on a different channel than this. So I switched over to post that. And when I switched back, I saw that we had 295 subscribers. Last time I looked, it was 297, but whatever.
But YouTube is very weird with subscriber counts.
Like to get to 1,000 subscribers solely for the fact that we can go live, and like with yesterday, I could have popped on live for like 5 minutes and said, hey, video's gonna be late. I can't even post like the community where you post a comment on your page because we don't have 1,000 subscribers. That's really the only reason I want 1,000 subscribers is so I can do some more of the fun interactive stuff. But until then, we will interact with you guys as best we can, and I try to comment.
You have your social media stuff.
Right. Our social media is linked below.
Okay.
And that's that for the week. So, we will see you next week.
Bye.